Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:30. We got up about 5:40, something like that. Not a great night of rest. The anchor held fine. The anchor alarm didn't go off. The anchor alarm was very accurate, but we woke up. I had an alarm set every 2 hours to come out and check. Every time a barge came through, they created a small enough wake that it woke us up and caused the anchor to clank and chain. So I think I got about 4 hours sleep. Long night. I don't know how much sleep Heather got. But we have a real chance of being crabby as hell today and not experience too much bliss, marital bliss. So I'm gonna work really hard at night trying not to be crabby. So the next thing we got to do is pull up the anchor, which Heather hasn't done for over a year now. So I'm going to walk her through that again and kind of get the boat ready to go. We should be out of this anchorage. See, that smile didn't last very long. You smile, wave.
Come on, I want to get out of this shit. I just want to get out of here. I want to get out of the anchorage.
I'm telling the people that are interested in following us the shit we had going on last night.
Well,
Did you sleep well?
I probably slept well till about 1 o'clock, and then after that I was in and out quite a bit.
Yeah. Anchoring out with our boat, as much as we love our boat, it's still pretty scary. Unless you're on like a little lake and you're not gonna go, on a lake and there's nowhere to go. But about 300 feet behind us, there was a big pile of rocks. That was pretty scary. But no problems. We had no problems. So Heather, we gotta promise we're crabby. We gotta be promised not to yell at each other today.
I'm not crabby.
Are you crabby?
I haven't done anything this morning.
You haven't done anything. I'm just saying you're primed and ready.
No, that would be you.
Well, I already admit,
But I'm not
I'm tired.
I'm not crabby. I'm good to go.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, everybody, we are underway. Got underway about 7:05 or so. So it took us about an hour to get cleaned up. There was a shit ton of bugs all over the boat from last night. Kind of had to wash those off while they were still wet in the morning dew. And then Heather got the anchor up great, no problems.
No problem.
It was.
I knew what I was doing. You were worried.
You're right, honey. You're right, honey. You did great. You did awesome.
I was just concerned about the snubber, and you took that off.
Right.
Now you're probably going to have to explain what a snubber is.
Okay, I'll explain what a snubber is. Anyway, we are about 5 miles, 4.5 miles from the Missouri River, the Ohio River, and we'll be turning up that this morning. So that'll be very exciting. And we've got 3 locks to get through, so we'll get through those. So a snubber. A snubber is a rope with, oops, sorry about my hand. I'm gonna steer while I'm filming. A snubber is a additional rope, can be a single or a double rope, that attaches to your anchor line that you attach to a cleat on the boat. And generally it's got some sort of rubber or spring device in it, so it takes the shock load off the chain. So if there's big waves or strong current or heavy wind, the snubber, you hook the snubber to the chain, you hook the one other end to the cleats, and then you let out more chain so the chain doesn't have any tension on it and all the tension's riding on the snubber. And then that will take the shock load off the chain. The main reason you want to take the shock load off the chain is because the chain runs through the windlass, which is the device that pulls, feeds the chain in and out of the chain locker. Now that windlass has got a tremendous amount of torque, you know, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of torque. It's a very powerful motor, but the shock of the chain bouncing against it can start to destroy the gears in the motor. So that's why you use a snubber. Yeah, so I can explain that. All right, 7:30, and we are coming up on the Ohio River. So just beyond that bridge, right out there at the point, there is kind of a point lighthouse right out there. That's called the Point. It's part of Fort Defiance State Park. Anyway, so we have been going down the Mississippi now for, this is day 10, and the red buoys have been on our left. The green buoys have been on our right the whole time. And there's a rule for U.S. waterways. It's called red right returning. And if you are returning to the source of a waterway, then the red buoys are on your right. So for example, if you're going from the ocean through an inlet into the intercoastal waterway, red buoys will be on your right. You're returning from the ocean to the intercoastal waterway. The waterway is where the water comes out of. The Mississippi River, if you returned back to Minnesota where the origin of the Mississippi is, going upriver, red right returning. The red buoys will be on your right hand side. So now as we get ready to go up the Ohio, we've got to adjust our mindset and make sure we keep red on our right, because we'll be going up the Ohio and it'll be red right returning on the Ohio. So we are pretty damn excited, right Heather, to get off the Mississippi.
Yes, I am. Getting closer to Florida.
Getting closer to Florida. Are you experiencing marital bliss this morning?
Sure, I am.
Why not?
I just said I was. It's all good.
It's all good. All right. Well, we will update you more. We've got 3 locks to get through today. We got an early start, so that's good. And I am super glad we went to the other Anchorage last night. And otherwise, to get here, we would have been 3.5 hours boating already. So that's awesome. Talk to y'all later. Okay, just a few minutes later from where I last showed you, but that's where the Ohio and Mississippi join together. And man, the river just gets freaking huge down here. 2 massive rivers coming together. We're getting ready to turn left and go upstream on the Ohio, but I just wanted to show you how freaking massive the confluence of these 2 rivers is. Man, impressive.
Holy shit, look at that barge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across the front.
I don't see a toe though.
Wow. All right, talk to y'all later. Well, the Ohio has about as much commercial traffic as around St. Louis, so pretty heavily commercial here. So what's the exciting news this morning, Heather?
We're on the Ohio River.
No, come on.
Oh, are you talking about YouTube?
Talking about YouTube.
It's not exciting, it's pathetic.
It's very exciting.
We have 68 subscribers. I'm not sure how that's exciting. I feel like it was 100, maybe that would be exciting, but
Well, we'll get to 100. There might be 100 curious people to watch the shit show that unfolds in this couple's trip on our boat. There's got to be 100 people that want to be a voyeur into this experience. So, no?
who knows? We're not that popular.
We're not that popular. I don't know how a YouTube channel has grown to millions. Producing content every day is a serious PIA.
And we're not that fancy about it.
And we're not fancy about it at all. I do the filming. I star. She guest stars. I do the editing, post-production, and technical work to post it. I'm a one-man show. That's exactly what I am.
Hey, but I take the pictures for the Facebook page.
That's right. She does Facebook.
Yeah, so if you're watching this video, I'm posting pictures on the Life's Not Too Shabby Facebook page for real time. So
Real time.
Just in case we get delayed with the videos.
Yeah. And then Heather will respond to comments and discussions on Facebook. So, all right. Well, we're hoping to break 100 by the time we maybe. Let's see if we can break 100 by the time we get to Green Turtle Bay in the next 2 days. Well, you never know. 68. All 68 people have to do is tell 0.5 of a person to subscribe. One out of every two just says tell someone to subscribe when we get to 100. That'd be kind of cool. I'd feel kind of like a star. All right. Talk to you later.
Not now.
I'm not.
It's not a good idea.
Turn your phone around.
No, I won't. But she's got good stuff on her face.
If she can't see it, turn it around.
You're going to film there, though.
Turn your phone. Turn your phone. Hi, you can't see it in the video. It's too far away. Hi, Ashley. Shout out to you.
Hi. What are you doing?
Not watching Driving the Boat and filming you.
That's not smart.
I'm watching. Just one step away from the helm.
Well, I'm just...
Autopilot's on. Gotta love autopilot.
Yeah, unless we push the wrong button.
Auto.
We go
We're gonna call our autopilot Otto. You know, like from Wall-E. Wall-E's my favorite Disney Pixar movie.
Not my favorite.
I love Wall-E. Eevee. All right, go ahead.
I'm just reading my Quimby. How do you pronounce it?
Quimby's.
Quimby's 2020 cruising guide. That's probably backwards for you.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got this from Jeff.
And he signed the front page.
He did sign the front page.
Jeff on Margot. Jeff Radwill. You're the man.
Now you're a lifesaver, Jeff. Thank you so much. I do a lot of stuff on the computer, but when you don't have self-service for hotspot, this comes in handy. And I like hard copy things, so.
I think Heather's read. I see her reading it all the time, Jeff. So that was a great gift. We are very grateful and thank you. I personally thank you very much.
I'm accepting.
I know it's No, I'm personally thanking him. It reduces my stress load because you're not that stressed.
Well, I was thinking
Because you're a
I'm not
planner.
talking to you.
No, I want you to talk to me. You never do. It's because you're a planner, and that allows you to plan.
Right.
I am not a planner, so I don't know why we get along so well, but that Quimby's has as much as our marriage saver two-way radios, that has saved our marriage so far on this trip. So thanks, Jeff. Talk to you later. Well, we are coming into a 2-chamber lock. We've got a tow right next to us going into the riverside. We are going into the landside lock. Heather's on front, ready to go. So we'll see how this goes. But big lock and dam. They can do two-way traffic. I am. Heather's telling me to slow down. All right. We'll talk to you on the other side. Well, interesting enough, that's lock 53, and we're right there. That's 175, maybe 500 feet on the map. there's no lock.
Well, that building,
Yeah.
it does say lock and dam 53.
Well,
But the building's abandoned.
there must have been a lock there at some time, but there's no lock there now. So that's good news for us. We only have 2 locks to do today.
Maybe 3 if we get through.
And if we get all the way up to through Paducah, we'll have 3. But all right, on to the next lock, lock 52. So one thing that's very cool is the water has gotten much clearer. We now have a white lake, and it's been brown for the last 600 miles, brown and dirty. But this is nice, clean water. I love it. Woo! It's great. I wish it would wash the bottom of my boat off. But anyway, beautiful. Here's the shit show that's the back of our boat. Laying out all the towels we used to dry and clean the boat this morning so we can reuse them. Hopefully they'll dry off. Gloves, poles, life vests. My little workstation, keep some stuff there. So, alright. Alright, well, we're moving along. We are going 27.4 miles an hour at 3160 RPM. All the pressures and temperatures look good. The water is still really clear. Now here's what I wanted to show you. 16.1 gallons of fuel per engine. That's 32 gallons an hour. We're making some time here to get through all the locks up to Paducah. We got reservations at Green Turtle Bay tonight, so we were able to get in there a day early. And come to find out, with the Olmsted lock on the Ohio River, the next 2 locks have been dismantled. So we only have 1 lock today, and we're already through it. We should make great time. Are you excited to get to Green Turtle?
I am so excited they had a spot open today.
I'm super excited as well.
And I'm excited that the Barkley Lock and Dam is open. They were doing repairs. They opened a couple weeks ago. But yeah, they said to call on channel 13 when we get there. I don't know if you can see me.
Oh, I'm driving too. Remember, I'm the filmer, the star, the producer, the director, and the technical support for this video.
Hey, but I have my office where
Yes.
I'm calling people and,
Yes,
and planning a route.
that's right.
All right.
Okay, all right. Well, we will update you when we get a little bit closer. Talk to you later. Going down the Cumberland River. Beautiful. Much smaller river though than obviously the Mississippi or the Ohio, but it's got navigation buoys. The river is deep, 23 feet deep here in the middle, but beautiful area. And the bald eagle is flying right in front of us. Very cool. Now this is Barkley Lock going into Barkley Lake, Lake Barkley, and then Kentucky Lake. This is a 60-foot raise. Man, that is a tall effing lock. So Heather's out front. She's a little nervous. Oh, she's not nervous. She tells me she's not nervous. All right, I gotta put it down and get ready to lock. We're in Lake Barkley.
I'm getting
Come
my
here.
sunglasses.
Come here. We're in Lake Barkley. We just went through the big lock and dam, 60 feet up. How'd that go?
It was fine until you were like the front of the boat. It's gonna hit, it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit! In my earphones, or my headphones.
Did the
Can you not see me physically pushing against the wall with all my might, grunting like I'm having a baby, trying to push against the wall so the boat doesn't hit. As you're just in the back end, just, oh, can't you just push it with your fingers, Heather? I have the whole freaking boat I have to push against the wall. You just have the, you just have the end.
Do you feel better venting to the camera?
Yes.
That was pretty rough. We didn't have total marital bliss. The marriage savers can also be a detriment. I will tell you that as well. Because you can hear every Effenheimer, every grunt, every squeal, every whine that the other person says.
I was not.
I didn't say whine.
Well, you did say whine, but I just
well,
wanted to
today was squeal,
I
grunting,
was
and screaming.
Not squealing, I was grunting.
And it sounded like you were crying.
Well, at one point, because I couldn't, it was gonna hit the boat. It was gonna hit the rub rail.
I
was
asked
like,
you.
Don't let it hit the rub rail. That's what a rub rail is for.
Rub rail and concrete don't go together.
Well, I did my best.
But
I'm
what?
sure it's fine.
But I asked you, are you crying? And now you just.
No, I was not crying. I don't have tears. You see tears? You might see sweat, but not tears.
I don't see any tears. All right, we're gonna get ready to pull into Green Turtle Bay. It looks beautiful. All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
That's where we're going. Somewhere back there. I think the entrance is right there. So I gotta figure this out. We'll show you more when we get in. So we made it to Green Turtle Bay. Holy crap. This is literally like a major resort. Several restaurants, several bars, huge marina. They've got a 85-foot yacht here. Our boats, small to middling comparatively. So yeah, huge marina. I'll show you a little bit. We just got in, we took 203 gallons of fuel. We went on plane today for about an hour to get through the Cumberland River. It had a really strong head current, and at our normal speed where we can normally go 12 to 13 miles an hour, I was only getting 7. And so it was gonna be a 5-hour just sweltering trip to get here. So we went on plane and we got here really early, probably 2:30ish. There's some weather blowing in here, so some thunderstorms in the area. We're glad to get here and beat those, and we're fueled up, our heads pumped out, and we're in a slip. We paid for 5 nights and we get 2 nights free, so if we decide to stay 2 extra nights, we get to stay. So we'll be here for 5 nights for sure. It's a well-needed rest. We pushed 145 miles yesterday, and we did almost 100 today. So really long days of boating. Heather's just catching up on her boating logs, documenting all that. We're gonna run up to the ship store and take showers and figure out what to do for dinner tonight. We are definitely eating out. No more eating on the boat. Anyway, I'll take a quick scan of the marina, and that'll close up day 10. So we are at Green Turtle Bay Resort on Lake Barkley, Kentucky. So if you're following along, that's where you can find us. And yeah, glad to be here. Super happy. I'll show you the marina and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so this is our dock. Not too shabby, is right there. You can see the back of the boat. We're on a long line of big boats. They've got a nice boatyard here with a large travel lift like at our old marina. So if you had to do repairs, sailboat marina, and then powerboat marinas just go on. Powerboat area is just, the whole thing is one huge marina. Beautiful clubhouse resort. There's restaurants back up over there, and then tomorrow we'll take after we're done cleaning the boat and getting stuff done, we'll take a walk around the area. So anyway, beautiful marina, glad to be here, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye.